Energisystems' journey before partnering with Turtle Wax and Transchem, we did have relationships with other manufacturers. Those relationships weren't really the same culture feel. It was big corporate, private equity. We didn't really feel that we had the field and administrative support of our chemical provider. It's been a nice transition. We have the trust and we have the fealty from a manufacturer that harbors the same culture that we do. Energisystems' approach to how we serve customers has changed in the sense that we are able to offer more tailor-made solutions to our customers. Instead of approaching them with what's best for our business model, we approach them with what's best for their business model. And with the team and all the solutions Turtle Wax has that they readily support us with, we can provide signage, marketing, ultra concentrate container systems, chemical monitoring systems, and when we need it, field support on the fly to really get all hands on deck for that white glove effect. That's just been an incredible value to not only us, but our customers, to distinguish us from competitors. Compared to solutions we've offered before, Turtle Wax and Transchem really stood out from the culture, the brand recognition, the product diversity, the streamlined logistics of container size options, the full-fledged modernized approach to car wash chemistry, then meeting the team, so forth. It really made that decision concrete that we still believe in old school handshake business. This is the type of relationship that we need, with a long-term partnership, especially when it comes to chemistry, the biggest residual of the car wash industry outside of service. And as we got going, there's a lot of products that really competed with other household brand names like Ice Instant Shine and Fire and Super Hard Shell that really analogously translated over and made it easy for us to field deploy, impress the customers, and really follow through with our clean, shiny, dry philosophy. Turtle Wax and Transchem has aligned with our vision to streamline logistics. Most of our Turtle Wax stock is in 2.5-gallon containers, which is extremely competitive when combined with the TrueView Deluxe system or just the TrueView standard system, minimizing our footprint in the mechanical room and streamlining our logistics when we are making these deliveries or internally transferring stock. That's been a big one. The marketing side, Turtle Wax has been immensely resourceful when it comes to getting those recognized brands in front of consumers, easily procuring custom-made signage and custom-made marketing for sites that we previously didn't have the access to. I would say the order flexibility for us as a distributor to not have to bring in $100,000 worth of product at one time. And as for practices, volumetrics and titrations, none of our competitors are pulling out a gram scale to do an on-the-spot cost per car and even a competitive cost per car, auditing what they have to make an informed decision that we're the right partner and at the right price for them. That has really been a competitive advantage for us as a distributor to offer that to our customers. A customer that we're so grateful for their partnership, their business, their trust in us and Turtle Wax would probably be Rapid Wash North and South in Rapid City, South Dakota. They were still back in the 90s with a lot of their marketing, a lot of their curb presence to the customer, and with cooperation with the Turtle Wax team, we've really been able to facelift that site with every aspect of signage and marketing that you possibly can. They are a real flagship site for us as to what all can you do. They are proudly the only tunnel in their region that is growing the way that they are with this rebrand and refresh that they've done in partnership with us. Through a Turtle Wax Pro referral, we were actually able to work with those flagship Rapid Wash North, Rapid Wash South locations. We've also had several other locations in the state that need a facelift. They're on the cusp of a price increase. They're on the cusp of, we really could use a rebrand or a refresh around here. Due to competition coming into town, they know that they have to do something different and improve their site. The Turtle Wax brand has really helped us organically form those relationships and say, hey, we can help you. We're not just trying to sell you our products. We can actually help you in all facets of doing that, because we are firm believers that with every business change, you can always back that with, well, things have changed and they're better now. And Turtle Wax supports us with doing that. Feedback we've gotten from customers is in no shortage. They're proud of the product they're putting out right now. They are highly impressed with the marketing support that they've received. A lot of them love their new signage, their new displays. They really love that refresh with the branding, that there's such a curb appeal focus with Turtle Wax to draw their customers in that they may have not had before. The second thing would be the performance of the products. I don't think there's products out there that finish a car the same way that Turtle Wax does. And with the curated support of a competent, certified service provider managing that chemical for them and keeping them dialed in, and most customers were used to doing that themselves, and us really helping them reach that desired product to impress their customers. Every customer is blown away, and even making routes and sales calls, stopping by, hey, do you need anything? No, it's absolutely perfect. In fact, don't touch anything, don't change anything. We absolutely love the product that we're putting out. You know, that's really affirming for us to hear that the products are working and we're supporting those products and doing their job. And I would say the last thing would be the efficiency of our deliveries. We typically have a 48 to 72 hour order turnaround. For us, having a geography that's 15 hours corner to corner, that's hyper competitive in our market, and our customers love that they can place that inquiry with us or that order, and we're gonna move and get it to them before, you know, they're hitting critical. Turtle Wax being so aligned with that ultra concentrate platform has allowed us to really streamline logistics. You know, most of the Turtle Wax products we carry are containerized in 2.5 gallons and in snap fit reservoir systems. Why that's so beneficial for us is we're able to fit more net value in a truckload, in a delivery. At the customer site, they clear up the floor space, you know, the footprint of their chemistry stock and online chemistry. They don't have to stock as much product as they did before. And most of our customers struggle, you know, with a confined mechanical room that doesn't have a lot of shelf space. So that in itself, logistics is a huge, huge value for us compared to drums, where we can fit 2 to 3 times the value of product in the same square footage with ultra concentrates than we can with conventional drums and barrels. As for the usage, the volume side, it's a huge value to us that and the customers that they don't have to restock or fill up their containers as often as they're accustomed to. Volume usage, that we have some products here that a 2.5 gallon jug will last them just as long as a 30-gallon jug will. Since adopting Turtle Wax Pro, we had a pretty healthy base of customers already, a lot of house accounts, one might say. Our chemical business has doubled since the onboarding of Turtle Wax Pro. In organically growing our business, you know, we find a site that we feel might be a best or a good geographic fit for us within our footprint of service and chemical distribution geography. We approach this customer. They are not accustomed to door knockers or outside sales approaching them for their chemical business. And a lot of those folks are very independent. They're not used to having service support or specialized chemistry support to really get them dialed in with their programming and their volumetrics. Those customers see us for the first time. We're a fresh face. We're new. We're not a salesman they're trying to push out the door, because they're actually enlightened to see us. And when we have the backing of a very recognized and reputable brand in Turtle Wax Pro, it really warms up that conversation of, I know that company and I trust that company because I have it in my garage and my grandpa had it in his garage. And so that really is an icebreaker for us when we can talk about all the ways we can serve them and not just a superficial or shallow angle of, this is how we can help you, without having something to grasp onto as an anchor. There have been releases that have kept us competitive or in the novel conversations of the consumer of, what can I do? What more can I do? What a la carte can I add? What perk can I add to my wash packages to incentivize the a la carte or incentivize that top wash? The addition of a graphene product has been well received. Car wash owners and operators tend to know what that product is. Consumers are just coming around to it. I'm still in that base of ceramic is just now well received, even though it's been out for years. The new product launches and really establishing some of the Autolux products as hero brands, that is something we're very excited about and already have gears turning with customers for. Now we have, you know, additional options or more arrows in the quiver at just a little bit different price point without compromising quality. I would say our partnership with Turtle Wax Pro has really changed our perception on logistics. And I might sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's very important to us that We have the logistical measures in place that allow us to really reach all of the corners of our geography. As a distributor, we have to have inventory. We have to have that warehousing. And aside from a sales presence, service presence, those are very, very important. But if we can't have that product close enough to the customer, and we don't have, the streamlined measures in place to make sure, they are getting punctual deliveries and punctual support when they need it, we can actually comfortably fit these into a route. We don't require an extra truckload of product due to the low usage and efficient containerized system with the Turtle Wax Pro platform. The streamlined logistics with this platform has immensely helped that growth strategy. Transchem has been fantastic with new hires, existing employees, from management to field service. The Turtle Wax Pro Learning Center was and is very valuable to us, and that's actually part of our new employee onboarding for our parts department, field service technicians, anyone that might be involved and have a hand in our reputation and Turtle Wax reputation to the consumer. The Learning Center has been pivotal in getting those 101 entry-level understandings of chemistry under the belt, and that's something we find a lot of competitors don't have. And particularly a lot of field service folks can have some tunnel vision. They're very good at what they do, and some are complacent in that. And for us, that learning center has really allowed us to offer, a platform or a streamlined onboarding agenda that helps get that employee or that existing employee up to speed so they know what we do. It is our job to approach the consumer as if we have the Turtle Wax logo on our chest, and the learning center has been pivotal in that education. The advice I would give prospective distributors of Turtle Wax Pro and Transchem Group is get in touch, build a relationship, make sure that you know the right folks to call. If you can establish that, a lot of your questions, a lot of technical, salesy, marketing, if you really entrench those relationships early and make an effort to get to know the people that have the answers, it's going to be integral to the success of the relationship there. And once you get out in the field with those products, you hear drinking from a fire hose. You don't have to do that here. Turtle Wax Pro is incredible with those first 2 deployments or first 2 conversions. They'll send a team out to help you. If you don't know the products immediately, that's okay, you will, and you will very fast. The terminology and nomenclature of how Turtle Wax operates, once you get over that curve, you might be speaking a different language, but it's a superior language that comes with information, data, measurements that they will support you in offering and really give you a competitive advantage in this industry. Energisystems is a family-owned and operated business, and Turtle Wax is a family-operated business. And that relationship and that culture of you can call anyone in the company at any time. There's no gatekeeping, there's no walls you have to surmount to reach the right folks. That is incredibly valuable for us. And as for our growth with Turtle Wax, that support and that relationship of knowing, hey, the manufacturer has our back. They want us to succeed because their success is dependent on it. That is incredibly valuable for us, and we can't wait to see where that growth goes in the future as we continue to satisfy and tailor-make solutions for our customers